The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Drexler out there with Hicks. Then there's Kevin McHale. Then it's Walton. And it's Rice in at the 3. And for the Celtics, we've got Bird. And it's Cowens in at the center, filling out the middle. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Cousy. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. He dishes it to Miller. Bird outside. The 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Bird's got the first 3 points tonight for the Celtics. Here's Hicks against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Shades. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Rice. No good with the triple. About 1 minute into the first quarter. To the inside, Cousy, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
And Cousy, just an all-around talent. Superb passer, who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And that one's good by Drexler.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Cousy. The shot comes out, and it's Portland the other way. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Shot clock at 2, and it's Walton missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
There's the lob to the hoop.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Cousy. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Hicks passes to Drexler. Here's Walton. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Rice. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Here's Kuzi. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Shots good by Miller.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Drexler. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. Now here's McHale. Now Drexler. Picked him clean. To the left wing. Here's Kuzi. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Knocked loose. Stolen by Drexler. Here's Hicks. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here is Miller. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes it to Walton. Fades away. Shays with the rebound. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Drexler with the steal. To the middle. Hicks passes to Rice. Here's Hicks, covered by Miller. Shot's good by Hicks. Hicks has got 7.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Miller outside. Latrey. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's Bird. And he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit. Pocket 6 to the paint. Here's Cowens. Great play by Bird to set it up. Cowens has got his second basket of the game.
And Cowan is a physical player. He seems to welcome any challenge the D throws at him. Remarkable at scoring, even while getting knocked around.
He gets that one. Drexler's got his second bucket of the night.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Here's Hicks. He has 7. Here's Walton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Cowens. A 14-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Here's Hicks. Drexler drawing the double team. Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Kuzi passes to Maravich.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Here's Hicks. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Here's Petrie. The teardrop falls in. Petrie's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Kuzi passes to Maravich. Now here's Pierce. He's covered closely. No good from Maravich. The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And Walton kicks to Hicks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Austin with the ball. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Yep, that one goes in there.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Now here's Pierce. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Detroit.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Here's Hicks. 9 points in the game so far. Driving inside. And McHale gets double teamed. Here's Petrie. That 3 off the mark. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Shoots from 12. Portland grabs the miss. Walton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hicks. Inside. And here is Walton. And the pass to Petrie. Shoots over Maravich. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Celtics shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. It's stolen by McHale. Right wing. Portland no good that time either.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Tries it from 9. And it's Russell missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
In the first 2 minutes.
Here's Petrie. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game to the right side. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
Celtics making a switch here. Nash is checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Finley's checked in. .144 left in the first. Outside, Maravich. Here's Nash. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Hicks. He's got 9. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Portland?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And, you know, the other thing they've done really well tonight is stay active defensively. Lots of steals, and that's making a huge difference.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to
let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Kevin McHale, Drexler out there with Hicks, and it's Rice in at the 3. 4 on the shot clock. A 3 from Drexler. Nailed from three-point land. Drexler's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
That one from long range. And it's 6 points for Red Hot.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Cousy passes to Shades. Down low. He can't get that one to fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. Pass to Hicks. Out to the right wing. To the paint, and it's slammed in by McHale.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Collins. Here's Cousy. Passes it to Collins. To the wing right side. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
The pass to Drexler.
Celtics foul. That's his first personal foul.
Portland, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
The free throw drops for Drexler.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Collins. Over to the wing. Here's Shays. The rebound by Johnson.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Hicks. 9 points in the game so far. McHale right side. Over Collins. No good from McHale. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Bird with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Covered by Miller. McHale trying to free himself up. And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist by Drexler.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bird outside. Miller against Drexler. Miller, the pass to Collins. Can't get it to fall.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Basket good. Rice has got his first bucket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Cousy passes to Shea. Bird with it. Over Johnson. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rice kicks to Hicks. To the inside. McHale. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
First free throw is good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And McHale drops them both. Celtics trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Collins. Feeds it to Bird. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
From Dave Cowing.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hicks passes to Rice. Now here's McHale. Drexler outside. Passes it to Hicks. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the middle. Here's McHale. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
The Trailblazers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And that one falls for McHale. Celtics trail by 10. Miller with the ball. 6 points for him. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Cousy. 8 points for him. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Hicks. He's got 9. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hicks has got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Trailblazers foul. Kevin McHale. That's his first.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line, Dave Cowens. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And how about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
Both shots good from the stripe. Trailblazers leading by 9. Hicks passes to Petrie. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Petrie. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Walton, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
That'll do it for the first half. Trailblazers lead by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Pop, how did you keep their offense down in the second quarter?
I thought missed a couple of shots. They missed some easy shots. So they helped us a great deal. So we were pretty fortunate that quarter.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after. Halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even, and in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They're in a terrific position now thanks to their flawless execution in the second quarter. Some excellent work offensively now has them up 11 at the break. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
What I'd like to see them do is quickly activate. We talk about getting your points within the flow, but sometimes you got to go outside your comfort zone. Force it a little bit. Take some tough shot, draw some contact, and manufacture points.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Portland leading by 11. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston, they've got Miller, and it's Cowens in at the 5. Here's Kuzi. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kuzi's got 13 points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Hicks passes to Walton. Dishes it to Drexler. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist. 11 points in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Bird, the pass to Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Dave Cowens at the line for 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Hicks passes to Drexler. Portland moving the ball around. Rice, no good. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Kuzi. 13 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Miller outside. Offensive rebound. Cowens. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Cowens has got 4 points this quarter.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Hicks passes to Walton. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Bill Walton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So Walton nails both of them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Kuzi. He's got 13. Pass to Miller. Over Drexler. Bank shot. No good. Trailblazers leading by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Hicks. 12 points for him. Inside. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Took him no time at all on that one. Miller's got his third bucket of the night.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Stolen by Bird. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the paint. Here's Cowens. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Drexler. The rebound by the Celtics. Cowens has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Bird. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. McHale outside. Clyde Drexler on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Hicks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Steve Nash, he's checked in for Boston. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover numbers.
Boston making a substitution on the court. Shooting for Portland, number 21. One shot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Shaves. Pass to Russell over McHale. And it's Russell missing.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Here's Hicks. He's got 12. Down low. And it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
The high post shot, and the jumper is on the mark.
21.
He's got 14. And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for him. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Hicks, and it's McHale in its center. Looking to get it going. Rejected by McHale.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Portland.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Hicks. He's guarded by Russell. Portland needs to get off a shot. Ice. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Kuzi passes to Shades. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Hicks. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Maravich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Free throw good, Maravich.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Walton's checked in. Maravich hits them both. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Hicks. Out to the right wing. Now here's Walton. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. For 3, Maravich. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. Walton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hicks. Petrie, the pass to McHale. Here's Petrie. The pass to Rice. Here's Walton. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 15. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Maravich against McHale. No good from Maravich.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Walton, the pass to McHale. From deep. Bill Russell grabs the miss.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would. I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
with the drive. Shot's good by Hicks.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Shades. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
To the wing on the left. Baseline try. That one wide left. Celtics trail by 13. To the inside. Rejected by McHale. Hicks passes to Walton. Here's McHale. It's deflected. Now Pierce. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Petrie the pass to Hicks. There's the three. And no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Kuzi. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Hicks passes to McHale. And here is Walton. Pass to Hicks. McHale with it. He's guarded by Russell. Fades and shoots. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. McHale's got 4 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Boston. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Bird comes in for Paul Pierce. And Miller's subbed in for Maravich. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Miller inside. Passes to Shea. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kevin McHale.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Drexler, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Both good from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now the pass to Walton. Here's Rice. Launches it. Miller grabs the miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
A floater, and he sinks the layup.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Portland leading by 7. Here's Hicks. that one is stuffed right through.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Cousy passes to Cowens. Bird outside. Great D that time from Walton. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Hicks. Pass to Walton to the left side wing. Here's Rice. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cowens has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Drexler against Bird. Here's Cowens. Bird with a rebound by Drexler. Drexler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McHale outside. Pass to Hicks. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hicks has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
It's good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Trailblazers leading by 9. Passes it to Drexler. Here's Rice. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Shays has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Hicks passes to McHale.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
Shooting for Portland, Kevin McHale. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Kicks to Rice. There's the pass to Drexler. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Five to shoot. Here's Hicks. Shays with the rebound. Shays has got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Bird. Rebound by the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Hicks. Lets it go with a 3. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Rice. The offensive rebound. And it's denied. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Kuzi. Drexler defending. The feed to Bird. They double-team Bird. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Celtics now.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series. And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark once again. Another great performance
for Jay.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. Yeah, easy call.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Portland, Bill Walton, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Walton. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.